In this episode, we look at the review of Weekly Quiz 9. If we have no confidence in self, then we are twice defeated in the race of life. But with confidence, we have won even before we have started. We start with language arts. It says, in which of the following is a list of object pronouns? Now, the subject of the sentence is who or what the sentence is about, and the subject usually does the action. The object of the sentence is the thing that receives the action in the sentence. For example, the dog bit the man. Now, the dog is doing the biting, therefore the dog is the subject, and man receiving the bite is the object of the sentence. So, the object pronouns are you, him, me, us, it, and them. Next set of instructions says, which is the object pronoun in the following sentence? The bride greeted us as we entered the ballroom. So, us is the object there because the bride is doing the greeting. We are receiving the greeting. All right? So, us. Number 3. Number 3 says, will you pass me the bread and butter sandwich, please? And the object there is me because you are doing the passing. You are doing the action. And the answer we are looking for is me. Number 4. Daddy punished him and me for breaking the window. And the object here is him. Number 5. He is standing beside her. Object here, her. Mathematics. What are the prime factors of 12? So let us look at 12. 12, and in order to understand the prime factors, we need to know what prime numbers are. Now, a prime number is a number that has only two factors, only one and itself. So let's look at 2. The only two numbers that can go into 2 are 1 and 2. The only two numbers that can go into 3 are 1 and 3. The only two numbers that can go into 5 are 1 and 5, and so on and so forth. So let's start now factorizing this. We could say that we're using the factor tree method here. And we say 12. What's the smallest prime number that can go into 12? Okay, 2 can go in there. How many times? It can go in there 6 times. So we would circle our 2 because 2 is prime. So 2 is prime. Then let's look at the 6. 6 can be broken down into 2 by 2. So again, 2 is prime here and 3 is prime. So the prime factors of 12 are 2 times 2 times 3. 2 2's, 4, and 4 3's would give us 12. So the prime factors again are 2 times 2 times 3. And if we were looking at exponents, this would be 2 squared by 3. So going back to number 6 now, so we see it is 2 times 2 times 3. Number 7 says, what are the prime factors of 32? So we're going to do the same thing. So here we have our 32, and we would again say what can go into 2, the smallest prime factor that can go into 2. 2 can go in there 16 times. 2 is already prime, so we'll circle that one. We then say what can go into 16? 2, smallest prime again, it goes in there 8 times. 2 is prime, circle that one. So 2 into 16 goes 8 times. All right, so can 2 go into 8? Yes, it can go in there. 2 times 4 will give us 8. We circle our prime numbers as we go. 4 can be broken down now into 2 by 2. So the prime factors of 32 are 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, or if we, even though we're not there yet, 2 to the 5th power. Okay, let's check if this is correct. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32. So 2 to the 5th power. And here we have it, number 7. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Number 8. What are the prime factors of 8? So here we have 8, and 8 can be broken down into 2 by 4. 2 times 4, 2 is prime, circle that one. 4 can be broken into 2 times 2. So the prime factors of 8 are 2 times 2 times 2. That could also be in exponential form, 2 to the 3rd power. Not there yet, but just so you know. So here we have number 8, 2 to the 3rd power. Alright. Going on now. What are the prime factors of 45? And let's look at 45. 45. 3 can go into 45 15 times. 3 could go into 15 5 times. And all these are prime. So the prime factors of 45 are 3 times 3 times 5. Or in exponential form, even though we're not there yet, is 3 squared by 5. And looking at number 9, here we have it at C, 3 times 3 times 5. It says now for number 10, what is the highest common factor of 24 and 18? Okay, so here we have 24, and we have found 24, all the prime factors of 24. So 24, 2 into 24 goes 12 times, 2 into 12 goes 6, 2 into 6 goes 3. We have listed them there. So the prime factors of 24 are 2 times 2 times 2 times 3, 2 2 is 4, 4 2 is 8, 8 3 is 24. 18, 2 into 18 goes 9 times, and 3 into 9 goes 3 times. So the prime factors of 18 are 2 times 3 times 3. So that would be 2 3s 6 and 6 3s 18. Now we're going to look for what is common, highest common factor. So let me switch colors here. So I see that 2 is common, and I can get 3 being common. So we could write these down as 2 times 3. So the highest common factor, the HCF, is going to be equal to 2 times 3, which is 6. And here we have at number 10, highest common factor of 24 and 18 is 6. Now, this means that is the highest number that can go into both of them. Okay, we move now to social studies. It says at number 11, what is a body of salt water that is surrounded by land called? And that would be a sea. Yes, any body of salt water that is surrounded by land is called a sea. We have what we call landlocked seas. The Dead Sea and the Sea of Galilee are landlocked seas. Now, if it has salty water, then it is a sea. Number 12. What is the highest peak in Africa? And that would be Mount Kilimanjaro. What is the highest peak in North America? And that would be Mount McKinley. Which does not belong? Which does not belong? Pay attention to not. Amazon, that's a river. Alps, mountain range in Europe. Mississippi, longest river in North America, and Nile, longest river in Africa. So we have river, mountain, river, river. Oh, the mountain does not belong. Let's go to number 15. What is a lowland area between two highland area called? And that would be a valley. So we have various landforms, and the landform that is described here is a valley. We move on to number 16, and we're going on to our science. It says, which lens is used to correct nearsightedness? And the diagram helps us to understand what nearsightedness is. This is where the focal point, where the light rays come to a point, they come to a point before the retina. So it falls short. Nearsightedness is also called short-sightedness. Now, in order for that to be rectified, because remember, an image needs to be formed perfectly on the retina for us to see things clearly, we need a lens that will spread light out to the point where it gets to the retina, and a concave lens is going to do that. All right, a concave lens will cause light rays to diverge. Moving on to number 17, which lens is used to correct farsightedness? And in this case, a convex lens is needed to fix farsightedness. All right. One quick way of remembering this again is if you're in the cave, you're near, and if you're vex, you're far. So convex for farsightedness and concave for nearsightedness. Number 18 says, what is used to split white light into many colors? And that would be a prism. A prism is used to split white light into many colors. Let's go on now to number 19, which says, list the colors that white light can be split into, and that would be red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. All right, so those are the colors of the rainbow, and we can remember it by saying Roy G Biv, ROY GBIV, colors of the rainbow or the visible spectrum. Let's go now to number 20. The color of an object is the color dashed by the object, and it would be reflected. So here we have white light hitting the uniform that is here, and the shirt will look red because it's reflecting red light, even though we have other colors of light hitting it, and the shorts will appear blue because it is reflecting blue light. That brings us to the end of our quiz. Once again, if you have no confidence in self, you are twice defeated in the race of life. But with confidence, you have won the battle even before you have started. Please take care, review as many times as necessary, and we'll see you in the next episode.